The UK has officially become the sick man of Europe. New Year has brought some existential threats for the UK economy. The economic pain for the people in UK will be overwhelming, and this can very well cause civil unrest in the country. Hi and welcome. You're watching India's World. We discuss geopolitics here. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for more interesting videos. The UK economy is on ventilator support. Inflation is skyrocketing, savings are evaporating, and consumption is falling. John Philpott, an independent labor market economist, said the upcoming recession will feel much worse than the economic impact of the pandemic. IMF has warned that 2023 will be a terrible year for the European economies. A third of the global economy and half of the EU would be hit by a recession this year. But for Britain, recovering from the economic shock will be the toughest job. UK GDP is expected to shrink by 1% this year. Adding to that, the labour shortage has also exacerbated the economic pain for the country. This would continue to apply a brake to growth for companies, drive industrial unrest, and push up domestically generated inflation. Brexit, the ongoing conflict with EU, and policy paralysis are some of the major reasons why UK's economy is doing badly. People are now realizing that Brexit was a mistake. As per recent reports, around 70% of Britons now support a referendum on rejoining the EU. Jonathan Portes, professor of economics and public policy at King's College London, called Brexit a slow puncture for the UK economy. But at the same time, people blame their ministers' incompetence for the sorry state of UK's economy. There is literally no consensus on what policymakers should do in the short term to deal with the problems. And that is why we are saying that the upcoming year can prove to be the last straw for the livid UK civilians. In the worst case, widespread civil movements can break out in the country. An Ipsos survey in November last year revealed that just 1 in 4 Britons say they like the Conservative Party, which is their worst rating since June 2007, when they scored 29% under then Prime Minister David Cameron. With 62% saying they dislike them, the party's current net likability rating of -36 also beats their previous low of -30 under Boris Johnson last June. People are certainly not happy with what their leaders are doing. The Economist last year even wrote that many Britons expect an outbreak of civil disorder in 2023. When governments fail to do their job, people find it necessary to hit the roads. Civil disobedience, purposefully breaking the law in a limited, strategic way, is one such way of showing resentment. Don't Pay UK is one such successful movement that is gaining traction among people that inspires them not to pay their energy bills, to force the government to impose windfall taxes on the companies. Workers in the country are also planning massive strikes in January as they grapple with the cost of living crisis. Wages have stagnated and failed to keep pace with inflation, which reached a 4-decade high of 11.1% in October and remains elevated at 10.7%. That has sparked disputes with employers, leading to strikes encompassing railways, schools, hospitals, and the postal service. Nurses and ambulance workers are set to take further industrial action later this month. So, the new year is going to rock the boat of the UK's government. Rishi Sunak, be ready. The people of the UK are coming for you.
India's World, telling the right side of the story.